Welcome to Projects from the Bottom Drawer. My name is Brian, and you can find us at wearable.com/projects or bottomdrawerprojects.com. On the bench tonight, I have, once again, the EICO 950A. In the previous video, we replaced a few parts, cleaned up a little bit here on the AC side, and started making some considerations for how we're going to replace the parts that are kind of buried down here, as well as all of these resistors that are just kind of flying around. But one thing I didn't get to do was this 270K resistor. Now, when I was working on this, it's like, oh no, I didn't buy that part. But I went ahead and dug through the big bag of purchased resistors, and there they were. 270K, 1% half-watt metal film. So instead of digging around for the components as I need them, I just went ahead and got them all out at once. That way, when we start working on the top part of the unit, I can just go to my pile, grab the part I need, and be done with it. But since I wanted to put this 270K on from the night before, that's the only thing I'm going to try and accomplish right now. So I'm going to take the part I've got, put my needle nose right up against the body, and then bend the leads up. I don't want to bend right at the body. It puts stress on the coatings, and it's just generally a bad idea. But let's see here. As you can see, the part fits in there pretty good with the leads bent like that. So we will, let's see, how do we want to do this? And my headset is now clean. I can actually see what I'm doing. It looked like a little puppy dog was licking it. So let's see. I don't want to leave it up in the air too much. So maybe right here. Just gently bring that around as not to pull on the lead too much. Let's see. Let's trim that lead. Let's bring that back up. Let's grab hold of the metal there so we don't clamp down on the body of the resistor itself. Okay, so this is the only thing that goes on this particular lead here. So I'm just going to leave it like it is. Let's see. Let's see, can you still see what we're doing? Kind of. There we go. So I'm going to, let's see. Let's trim this down here just a bit. Let's bring this up around, and then the leads are going to be bent slightly. I'm not terribly concerned about that. So we'll bring that up around the lead. We'll trim that. Bring that up and around. Let's see. I probably should be using my non-serrated needle nose for this. So let's bring that wire up. And we have a nice tight wrap. And I am going to bring this part down just a bit. Let's see, are we clear? We are, good. And let's see, is anything going to be bothered if we leave that up in the air like that? I don't think so. I think we'll be fine like that. So let's get some solder in there, get a nice joint. Let that cool. Let's go over to this side. Let's get a nice joint in there. As I bump the camera. And let's see, I think we're good. So let's just bring this down just a hair more. Let's see, we are flat. Let's bring that over just a hair. All right. Is that just flux on the top? Yeah, that's good. That part is soldered well. All right. So the part that I wanted to put in there the other night is now installed. So next, let's see. I can't really see them from here. There are two here. There's a couple on the top that will need to be done, which are going to be fun. Hopefully they've... Now, what kind of resistors are these? It doesn't really matter. Hopefully they put those in like they put the other ones in and just kind of pushed them through a little bit or gave them kind of a poor bend and they'll just come right back out. But I know there's some on the top that appear to have been replaced at some point and are kind of hooked back together. Surprise. Let's see, anything else? It looks like the capacitors we're going to replace down here are going to be fairly easy to get to now that we've got most of this garbage out of the way. Okay, that's all I wanted to accomplish tonight. Thank you for joining me. And you can find this device and many more that I've worked on wearboard.com/projects.